Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool and this is EverQuest P99. And today we're on the green server on the level 32 Shadow Knight. I found a new spot that's like my new favorite. It's got to be up there, man, like top 3 for sure. Right now I'm saying it's my new favorite dad camp. Plat camp. I've got a ton of stuff off of this camp, like so much plat that I've been buying all kinds of stuff on my Shadow Knight. Not like crazy, but it's pretty good for this level, especially for this level. So I'm gonna say levels. I think the one guy is 25, the other guy is 27. So you could start this probably around 28, 29, 30. I'm really gonna call it like a 30 to 35 camp. But yeah, it's Misty Thicket guards. I always heard about this one, but I never got to do it. Like on my Necro, on my Shaman, on my Enchanter, I've never been over here, so I've never got to do the Misty Thicket guards. And I didn't really I couldn't figure out which ones to do or whatever, but eventually I figured it out. But let me know in the comments if you've ever done Misty Thicket guards, which ones you do, because I'll show you which ones I do. But maybe there's more I can add or whatever. That would be great. And there's like a monkey wrench or two. I'll explain it as we go. But yeah, we're starting here at level 32. Last week, our video was the Runny Eye banking, which is very helpful for this specific camp, for sure. We got Deputy Lou here. Deputy Lou, I think, is the higher level one, so he's blue. He's blue right now. They're both blue right now, but eventually one of them greens out. So one's 27, one's 25. So the other guy that we're going to fight will green out before this guy does, but it's still super worth it, I'm telling you. All right, so it's two guards. Um, the way you get here, you have to go through Runny Eye. So you're gonna, let's say you're in the Karanas. Get to Eastern Karana, and then head towards the Gorge. From the Gorge, go to Runny Eye. From Runny Eye, go to Misty Thicket. From the entrance of Runny Eye, you're gonna go. It's like northeast, northwest. I don't know. Hold on a sec. Just go to the wall. Basically, if you're ever been to Misty Thicket, just go to the wall. You know what I'm talking about. And then go through the opening of the wall. You're gonna need invis, some sort of invis, to get through the opening of the wall because there's the super cops out there. When I say super cop, I mean guards that you don't want to be fighting, like they're OP guards. So I call those super cops. Um, you know, they will resist. They hit really hard. They have tons of HP. You're not supposed to fight them. They're out there to protect people. They're not supposed to be fought. There's a little uh tower right here. You do not want to be messing with the dudes in there because there's Deputy Budo who is red. So don't mess with that one. So I'm trying to show you which ones to do. You don't do any at the entrance there of the wall. You do the one I just showed you, Deputy Lou, who's the last tower. Once you come in through the hole and you turn around and look at the wall, he's the last tower on the left. And then you got this guy who's the last ramp on the right. So you got Deputy Phelp and Deputy Lou. Those were the two that I was doing. So basically here I'm throwing everything at him, throwing the kitchen sink at him. We got our axe, Abrams axe, the Stoic, um, throwing all my dots at him, making sure to snare. Um, what I normally do first is I will get my Siphon Strength off, I'll get my Vampiric Embrace, make sure I have Grim Aura on, just make sure I'm fully buffed up, right? And then I'll do Heat Blood, Disease Cloud, snare them, and then I'll just throw life taps and slam in between. So that was one circuit of it. Um, One thing to really look out for is the hardest part for this thing is Ella Food Crafter. It's an NPC that runs back and forth. She's gonna cross paths with you. You just gotta be careful. If you want to play it super safe, you would invis in between, like when you're crossing the path there. But she is a red NPC, and it's lagging a little bit. Sorry. Let's go back. It's been really bad today. I'm trying to get this for you. I know it's dark. It's a little bit laggy. I'm trying. This is like the seventh time I've tried to record this, so I might even show you live footage after this because I only recorded a little bit of footage here. So I might actually go on to my current Shadow Knight and show you this camp because I'm still doing it, and I'm level 37 now. Right here I was 32. Very good camp. Love it. Like I think even Trey is surprised. My duo. think he's surprised I'm still here fighting these two guards. But here's the first one. It doesn't matter the way I do it. I'll kill one. I'll go kill the other one, and then I'll set my timer. It's a 20-minute spawn. So I'm not going to like kill the first one, set my timer, kill the second one, run all the way back to where the first one spawns, sit. That's kind of a waste of time. Like I want as much. Usually I want as much AFK time as possible. Plus I don't want to be going back and forth past the path multiple times. So to play it safe, I will set my timer off the second guard, and then, I'll be right there because I just killed it. I'll sit right there, and then I'll just set my timer off of that one. So the other one will be up before the one that I'm timed off of. But just to be safe, like I don't have to go back to the first one and cross the path multiple times where Ella Food Crafter could get us. So that's one of the main things is the Ella Food Crafter running up and down the path. But haven't said it yet, but the Plat is amazing. So they drop spears and shields every single time. Every single time. So the spear is worth 10 plus Plat. I think it's something like 10 and a half Plat every single time. The shield is worth like 1.5 Plat or so. So in total, you're getting around 12 Plat per kill. And then they also drop coin. They don't drop like a lot, but they drop around 1 Plat a coin. So it's about somewhere between 12 and 13 Plat per kill. Now it's a 20-minute spawn, so it's not like they're popping up every 6 minutes, and it's not like Trent's or something. But I think it's really cool. Probably one of my favorite dad camps. Because you kill one, you kill the other, you set your timer, you sit there, nothing's going to attack you. You can hide if you want, you can feign death if you want. I did get hide at like 35, so now I'm hiding in between. Sometimes I'll just sit there. Like nobody's going to attack you, so it's really cool. Now I got this thing up here, cool. But yeah, kill Deputy Lou, kill the other one, set your timer for 20 minutes, come back, do it again. Watch out for Ella Food Crafter. Ella Food Crafter runs up and down the path from like the wall to, I guess, the city. And then she will also run right here where we're running right now. So she'll run along the wall like we're doing at this moment. So she does like a little triangle pattern, I guess. She goes from the hole in the wall there up the path, and then she will go from like the Misty Thicket side of the path. Or no, she'll go up and down the path for sure. So you got to watch, just look out for her. I got my head on a swivel. I'm looking out for her because she's attacked me. She's killed me before. She's killed me once or twice. And then I've also had to feign death once or twice. So, but out of all the times I've passed the path, like I don't know how many times I've killed these dudes. Probably like I've been doing this for like a week. I do it like 3 times an hour for however many hours, like I've probably ran back and forth past that path like at least 100 times. And she's been a problem like 4 times. So 4% of the time you're going to have to deal with Ella Food Crafter. But it is something to keep in mind. I don't know why I'm like harping on it because it's the biggest danger of this camp is the Ella Food Crafter. It's not like the guards at the hole. It's not anything else. We're lagging again, sorry. All right, there it goes. But yeah, basically as a Shadow Knight, I'm Siphon Strength, Vampiric Embrace, Grim Aura, then throw Heat Blood, Disease Cloud, Engulfing Darkness, and then you start doing life taps and slams, life taps and slams. And there's only 2 of them, so you can pretty much empty the tank on both of them. If you want to, though, on Deputy Felp here, who's a little bit lower level, you could just make sure to get all your buffs on and kind of just whack them to death. And not use mana, and then the other guy use all your mana, like blow your mana on the other one, Deputy Lou. Looting up here, as you can see, we get a spear and a shield. And then there's the 2 rings. I don't know what the 2 rings are for. You can put that in the comments if you want. But it's probably some quest or something. But here we are in the daytime, at least. I don't know if we dinged yet or not. We're 32 and we're really close to level. I think I showed the 33 ding on here. But yeah, this is one of my favorites right now. So just to go over it totally again for you. Coming from Runny Eye, right? You're going to run to the wall. There's no way you're going to be able to miss the wall. It's unmissable. I can tell you the direction for sure if you really want to know. Let's see. I think I have it up on my phone. But let's see. Yeah. So you run basically northeast. So from Runny Eye, run northeast. You'll get to the hole in the wall. which they call gate through the wall. From the gate, I would probably take a left and go to the last ramp on your left. On the last ramp, you'll have the lower level guard. His name is Deputy. Here, I'll get him. I'll tell you his level and everything. Hold on a sec. As you watch me fight Deputy Lou there. He's going to the loo. He's taking a poo in the loo. That's why he's hiding in this tower. Lou is taking a poo. I like how they have their little mask on there. I like these guys. They got top hat and mask. They're dressed all snappy. I wish my character could look like that. I wonder if you can. All right, so we got Deputy Keld. No, it's Deputy. Is it Phelp? Anyway, it's either Phelp or Keld. Is level 25. Then you had Deputy Lou there, who's level 27. So you see, I'm going back and forth between those two. So Deputy Lou is in the last tower. If you're looking at the wall, all the way to the left. If you're coming through the wall, it's all the way on the right. It's the last tower. And then Deputy Kelp or Keld or whatever his name is, Phelp. I think it's Phelp. Deputy Phelp is on the last ramp. Or maybe it's not the last. Or wait. I think it is the last ramp on the right. But anyway, you'll find them. Do Deputy Phelp and Deputy Lou. Those are the ones I'm doing. One's 2 levels under the other one. I'm guessing you can do to maybe 36 or so, even if you don't mind the green experience, which I totally don't, because I'm getting so much plat, it's crazy. It's Deputy Phelp, okay. So Deputy Phelp. One time he did run away. Like I thought I hit my snare and I didn't, and he kind of ran away and he went into the wall and I couldn't find him. So I had to feign death and then he came back and I killed him. It wasn't too big of a deal, but make sure you snare because normally they're not going to run off and get anything. It's not like you're going to have a problem, but it's just annoying when they run off. So make sure you snare. And yeah. Um but yeah, 10 plat a piece on these spears. That's the main thing. So you want to load up on spears. And then you could loot the shields. Like at first I was looting the shields, and then eventually I stopped looting the shields. They do drop words and runes and stuff like that. I think even jewels, but it's very rare. Most of the time it's just spear and shield. Spear and shield. It's not like, oh, I hope he drops a spear, or oh, I hope he drops a shield. It's every single time. That's why it's so cool. It's so consistent. It's really good plat. So what I will do normally, I'll come here. It's always open. I think it's been open 99% of the time. I think one time one of them was dead, but there was nobody in the zone. So obviously somebody killed one of them. But I'll call that 1% of the time. So 99% of the time these are open. I think it's because they're good and a lot of people don't want to kill good guards, and it's kind of out of the way. You have to like go through Runny Eye, you have to go through the gorge, you have to go through the Karanas to get here. So I think that's why. And then like where are you gonna bank, where are you gonna sell, all that stuff. Like it's kind of why I think people don't come over here. And then also it's a 20-minute timer. There's only 2 of them. Like people get impatient. Here I am, super patient, going from 32 to 37 on them. You know what I mean? Making tons of plat. I have a Ebon Mace now, which is like 1924 or something. It's crazy. It's really good. I have fully loaded like all the um, weight reduction backpacks. Like every slot of my inventory is a weight reduction backpack. The Greater Lightstone now. I bought a bunch of bones. I got a couple. I got a bracer, a new bracer, because my bracers are butt. They came from my shaman, so they're not very good. So I got a bracer. I think I got a new cloak, like a back piece. Um, what else? What was the major thing? I got something major. I got silver chitin hand wraps. That was the main thing, I think. Silver chitin hand wraps. So I got 22% haste now and an ebon mace, so it's pretty sick. Like I got 1924 one hand blunt with silver chitin hand wraps. I got the cracked darkwood shield. I got a couple other things too. Like I didn't get anything like crazy. I guess the silver chitin hand wraps would be the best thing I got. Then the ebon mace is pretty good. And then I just got like some filling in some slots, like getting like 500 plat here, 300 plat there type of deal. I got some soap pots, I got some bones, I got I got a range, like stats in my range slot now. All the weight reduction backpacks, and now now I could save up for something crazy, like if I wanted to. So But yeah, what I'll normally do is I'll kill both of them, set the timer on the second one. That way I don't have to go back and forth past the path and risk Ella Food Crafter attacking me, because she does cast spells. She's like a druid. So even though you have Feigned Death, she's like level 50 or something. Um, blood, dark red. And she will kill you. You know? She's the 2 or 3 times she's attacked me, she killed me once. So, and the run back isn't very fun because I'm bound in like North Karana or something at the gypsy camp. So I'll kill both of them. I'll set my timer for 20 minutes, and then I'll go do whatever I want. You know what I mean? I'll work. I'll play a different game. I'll watch YouTube. I'll pick up the house. I'll do laundry. Whatever. You can do whatever you want. That's why it's a dad camp, because you can do whatever you want in between. It takes like 3 minutes to kill both of the guards, and then you have 20-minute downtime. Then you come back, 3 minutes, 20-minute downtime. 3 minutes, 20-minute downtime. And every time you kill them, you're making like almost 25 plat. So it's pretty sick. Round, I guess that would be how much per hour? Like, I don't know, 75 plat an hour or something like that. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's up there. You know, obviously there's better stuff, but is there better stuff for level 30? Like, you can start doing this at 28. Level 28, making tons of plat. Especially if you do it as a dad camp and you're sitting there doing it over and over and over. But there she goes, Ella Food Crafter. Thought I would show her. Then that's where she runs, other than the path, right there. Back and forth in front of like our tower guard. Not close enough to the wall where you go aggro from the wall, but if you're up off the wall a little bit, she'll aggro you maybe. Let's go kill Deputy Phelp again. But yeah, I'll kill them both. I'll set my 20-minute timer, and then I will loot the spears. At first, I'll loot the spear and the shield, because you never know. What if you're done and you're just going to go sell? So I loot both of them at first, and I'll fill up my whole inventory. And then once my whole inventory is full, I'll kind of make a decision. Am I going to stay here longer, or am I leaving? If I'm staying here longer, I'll start replacing the shields with spears, right? So once I'm totally full and it's all spears, then I will go to Runny Eye and I'll go bank. And that's why I did that video for you last week, so you could take advantage of that. I'll go to Runny Eye, I'll bank. It's just one zone over. It's pretty quick. I mean, I'm super heavy, but now I have soap pots, so that should get better. But I go to Runny Eye, I put as many spears in the bank as I can, and then I come right back, and I start killing again, and I fill up on spears again. Then what I do, could be a better way to do this. You guys let me know in the comments. I'm not 100% sure this is the best way to do it. I'm sure there's some other super smart way to do this. But what I do is I'll fill up on spears again. So I have my whole bank is full of spears. I come back. I fill up all the slots that I just emptied into the bank with spears again. And then I'll just go / dial all. So I'll look for a druid. And then I'll get a teleport from Misty. Ding 33, by the way. Bang. Got her level. Ding 33. I will look for a druid to port me, and I'll make sure to have like 40 plat on me or whatever. Remember to tip your... You can always look for a teleport by doing / who dial all. And then those are people specifically most of the time. I mean, I always ask. I say, hey, are you porting? But most of the time, those people are on to port. So dial a port is the guild. So I'll contact one of those people. I'll make sure to have at least 40 plat on me. Like from the bank, I just went to Runny Eye, so I can grab 40 plat. Or maybe even the guards have given me enough. Maybe I've killed 40 of them, and I got 40 plat just off their pocket change. So then I'll offer a druid to teleport me, give them 40 plat to teleport me from Misty to Firot. Then I'll go from Firot Druid Rings to Agok, and then I'll sell all the spears. I'll go to the bank, grab all the other spears out, sell all those spears. I'll change in my plat and all that, and by the time I do all that, I've made usually around like 800 plat or 1,000 plat or something like that, so it's pretty good. By the time you fill up your bank and then fill up your inventory and then sell all of that stuff, it's crazy. It's like somewhere between 600 and 1,000 plat. It's nuts. And then I will, empty out as much, empty my bank as much as possible, empty my character as much as possible, so I have as much room for spears as possible. I'll grab like 40 plat out of the bank. I'll make sure I have food and drink, right? And then I will head back to the Firot Rings and dial a port. And another thing I make sure I do is like when the druid teleports me from Misty to Firot, I'll make sure to get a sow from that druid, because then I got to run from the Fiat rings all the way to the Agok Bank, do all my stuff, sell all my stuff. Then I got to run all the way back from the Agok Bank to the Fiat rings, and I'll do it again. Usually I'll contact the same druid. I'll say, hey, you want to take me back? You want to go back from Fiat to Misty? I'm sitting at the rings. Like, good teleport etiquette to me is, you know, ask them if they're porting, first of all, because they may not be. You don't just say, hey, port me from here to there. Ask them if they're porting. If they say yes, then you say, hey, will you take me from here to here? And be very clear about it. Like, you could say OT when you mean OOT. You could say whatever when you mean whatever. Make sure you're clear about it. Hey, can you take me from Firat to Misty? And then be sitting at the rings. Like, don't make them come find you. Don't make them track you. You know, make sure you're sitting at the rings waiting for them. Like, hey, I'm at the rings. Can you take me from Firat to Misty? So then they get there and everything. They say it's cool. You make sure to envis yourself. Like, know what you're doing here. Like, is there druids at the ring I'm going to? If there is, envis yourself. And make sure you double check, ask for the so. Like, hey, can you give me a so too? Then get your teleport back to Misty. There are druids at the Misty Rings, just by the way, so you do need to be invisible. And then once you get there, try to give them at least one plat per level that you are. So I usually round it up. So if I'm level 32, I'm probably giving 35. If I'm level 36, I'm probably giving 40 plat to the druid. And that's how it usually goes. So I kill two of them over and over and over with the 20-minute timer in between based off of the second kill. That way I don't have to run back and forth through the path, back and forth through the path. I'll loot spears and shields. I think she just attacked me, dude. And I had to feign death, so you guys got to see that. I survived that time, though. 140 damage, hit me with lightning and all kinds of crap. She's nuts. Don't let that scare you though. That very rarely happens. And I almost didn't want to put this video out because I love this camp so much, but I'm almost done. I'm level 37 now. Here I was 33. I'm 37 now. Pretty much just off of these. I did two other things in between for like 2, 3, 4 hours, and that was it. Like two sessions in split paw. That's it. That's all I've done other than this, and I went from 32 to 37. But yeah, kill the two guards, loot, replace the shields with spears eventually. Go to Runny Eye, throw all the spears in the bank, come back, do it again, fill up your inventory, contact a druid. You can do whatever, man. Maybe you want to make a level 1 halfling and do it that way. Maybe you want to contract somebody that's in the zone to sell for you. There's smarter ways to do it. I'm so solo. Like, I would rather pay a druid to teleport me than to ask a person, like, to do me a favor. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm super solo. I'd rather ask I don't know. Because I did, like, give this little dude, like, some shields, and then he was up my butt for, like, a week. But yeah, I'm all over the place today. Sorry. Just fill your inventory with shield, or, spears. Then go to the Runny Eye Bank, fill your bank with spears, come back, fill your inventory with spears again, and then get a port from Misty to Firat, go to Agok, sell all your spears, make sure to get a sow, bring 40 plat with you, make sure you have food and drink, go back to the Firat rings, get a teleport back to Misty, which costs like 80 plat, but it's no big deal. I mean, you could run one way. What I do sometimes is I'll get a port from Misty to Firat, and then I'll make sure to get a sow. And then you do have, I don't know if you have, I went to the tunnel the last time, so I'm not sure. But I think you do have time to use that sow to run all the way back. But it is a far run from Agok to Misty Thicket. But yeah, that's basically it, y'all. And it's a super good camp. Like I said, I have bought Silver Chitin hand wraps and Ebon Mace and weight reducing bags. Just my whole inventory is weight reducing bags now, like a couple good ones too. And then just I got a new back piece and a new range slot and a new bracer and sew pots and bones, and man, I've just been making so much plat. It's been amazing. So I'd super recommend it. I think it's awesome. The only downside is Ella Food Crafter. is it, and then like figuring out how to sell and bank. And I just told you how to do it, and not to really worry about her. She's not bad. But yeah, Deputy Phelp, level 25 here. I'm gonna keep doing this. I think I could show you guys how it goes right now on my 37 if you want. Hold on a sec. Well, let's finish this one. Just make sure you dot them up. Phelp gets so much easier. It gets easier and easier. They do bash you a little bit. They're kind of annoying, but not too bad. I don't even use my pet. Like, I was feigning death in between, so I was like, ah, might as well. But I never used my pet here. I don't know why. I just never did. Didn't need to. I'm smoking these dudes too. Like, I barely lose health, as you can see. Even at 32, they were barely touching me. Like, they would knock a bubble out of my HP max between the both of them. You know? So they're pretty simple. They're pretty easy too. They're not casting spells. They don't have tons of HP or anything. It's nice. But replacing, like, sometimes they'll drop runes and pages, so you want to replace those. The spears are worth 10 and change. The shields are worth 1 and change. So you want mostly spears, but sometimes, like I said, I do loot the spears and the shields first, because you never know what's going to happen. You could be done for the day and you're going somewhere else, so you might as well have a full inventory of stuff that's worth something. So that's it for that. Let me see if I can get some footage now of my actual gameplay from today. Alright, here we are on the Shadow Knight. Level 37 now. I just did Ding 37, so my Ebon Mace on, my cracked Darkwood Shield. Let's go. I'll show you how it goes live. So this is live now. Let's show you how it goes live for a little bit at 37. So next video, I'm going to be putting out more. I should have said this way sooner. Maybe I'll put it in the pinned comment. But I'm going to start putting out videos on Thursday maybe. I have a couple things in the banked up for you. A couple split paw sessions. I have like a full group in split paw, and then I have a duo with Trey and split paw. Both went really well, really fun. I got to pool, so you get to see split paw. That should be the next 2 or so, and then I'm gonna do a bunch of guards and the Karanas after that. We're gonna start our hardcore character Paladin. We're gonna do a grouping only cleric. And then we might do like a body rot challenge. I got a lot of stuff planned, so more videos coming pretty soon. Wednesday, Thursday, maybe even Saturday, maybe even Sunday. The only days I won't is Monday and Friday. Monday, Tuesday, Friday, something like that. Every other day, maybe. Always Wednesday, though. Every mother effing Wednesday, of course. I'm logging in here. I'll show you all the new stuff I got, which isn't as crazy as you would think, but here we are. My ogre. Alright, let's get you this view for a bit. Alright, let's do the 2 kills, and then I'll show you what I got. So we got Deputy Phelp here. I don't know if he's going to give me experience anymore. He did at 36, but now we are 37. So we're about to see. Will Phelp give me experience? Alright, here he comes. So turn on auto attack, bashing him with my one-hand blunt. Let's slam him. We got all of our buffs on, so we don't need to do that. We can do Heat Blood. Disease Cloud. A little bit laggy there. I think I got it, though. And then make sure to snare this guy, because he dies so quick. Got him. And we just bash his head in, pretty much. Pretty much just bash his head in. My one-hand blunt was so low. It was, like, not trained at all. And then I got a good deal on this Ebon Mace. I'm like, oh, might as well. Now I'm 111. Pretty crazy. Basically, just off of these guys. So I got 111. Pretty much just bashing these dudes in the head. But yeah, just leveled. Got 37 here. See if it gives me experience still. That'd be great, because then I'll keep... Yes! He does. So I'm going to keep doing this camp probably until it stops giving me experience. Oh, and I'm full on spears, so... Look at all these spears I got. So I'll start replacing out shields is what I do. I need to put a bunch of stuff in the bank. I want to get a bunch of handmade backpacks for my bank, because those have 8 slots, you know? And it doesn't matter if they're weight reducing or not. They are by like 10%, but, since they have so many slots, I'm about to get a bunch for my bank. Alright, so that was the first guy. I don't set my timer off of him. These Bixies will attack you too, but they're so low level, it doesn't matter. I think one Bixie attacked me one time. So we got to look out for Ella Food Crafter. So like I said, she'll run up and down this path sometimes. She's like at so speed too, so you gotta be really careful. So what I'll do is like keep my eye on the gate and then kind of look up this way, keep my eye on the gate, and get across as fast as possible. And then the other place she'll come from is like right here. So you want to get as close to the wall as you can, because she won't aggro you if you're by the wall. Run along the wall. You're going to get really slow, so you gotta... Like, I wouldn't waste a soap pot on going AFK every, like, 3 minutes, but, you know, for 20 minutes. But when I run to Running Eye Bank, I'll probably pop a soap pot, maybe. But here's the other guy. It's the last tower, like I said. That's the end of the wall. Here's the last tower. This guy's the level 27, so he could still be blue. We're about to see. Deputy Lou, turn on auto attack. He is blue, nice. So I got through 35 hell level on these dudes. Alright, let's dot them up. Let's get our buffs back on too. Get a Vampiric Embrace. Get our Siphon Strength. Sometimes if I minimize OBS, it'll be less lag. Alright, Siphon Strength. Got our buffs back on. We got Heat Blood on. Let's do Disease Cloud. Engulfing Darkness, of course. A little Slam. And then you just Life Draw. When I was leveling my one-hand blunt, I wouldn't even, like, dot them. I can just auto-attack them to death. That's how weak they are. You know, I would snare, of course, and I would have my buffs on, but otherwise, I'm pretty much just auto-attacking them to death. Like, look how much health they took off me. Like, nothing. Alright, so let's get another spear. I would set my timer now for 20 minutes. Place out a shield. Destroy. Alright, so there he is. And where I sit, usually over here. Over here, I would sit, like, right here. You don't want to sit in the tower in case you don't make it back in time. I've had that happen. I think I did die once because, I don't know if it was lag or I just didn't make it back in time and I sat in the tower like an idiot. But I usually sit right here and then I'll set my timer. Now on the other side, if I kill the... Like, you're going to switch back and forth on who you kill second, obviously. So when I kill the other guy second, and I'm always looking for Ella. Like, she can be right here. Like, running along the wall. She's not close to the wall, but she's out there, and she'll get you if you're, like, midway between her and the wall. So stay closer to the wall. You know, I still look for her because she's so speed. She can really creep up on you. She scares me to death. Look up the path, look down the path. She might be right there. Is that her? Nope. Just some player. But get across the path as soon as possible. And then, you know, if I'm over here, I'm like sitting down on the wall, like down here. It's pretty safe. But this one, you can't... There's nobody in this one, right? So I don't see, like, how you could add anything. There's nobody on top of any of... There's, like, NPCs up there, but no guards. Like, I don't see how you could add anything else to this camp, unless one of those super cops out front isn't a super cop. But when I'm over here, I'll sit, like, down here. You know, like, far enough away that he won't aggro me if I don't make it back, but I'll sit, like, right here. And I can hide if I want to. Like, I'll like, get a snake or something. You know, see how it's apprehensive? And then I can sit, hide, and you got to keep trying until it doesn't say apprehensive. You want it to say indifferent. That way I can meditate, get my mana back while I'm completely safe and hidden. Still apprehensive. Just got hide to 42, though. Because otherwise I was, like, feigning death. Like, in Runny Eye, I had to feign death in between when I was killing, like, looking for the Mold Master and killing those snakes. See how it says indifferent now? That means we're good. And we'll meditate and everything. When you're feign death, though, you don't really meditate. You don't get mana back, so it sucks. So you gotta, like, meditate first and then feign death. Here you can just sit, hide, bang, you're ready to go, meditate. So I'll just sit here. But yeah, there's no, like, other... Like, there's nothing on top of that tower. There's a ramp down there with nothing on it. That's the end of the wall down there. Like, in here... There's nothing in here. There's only one other tower with, like, guards in it. And there's like a blue and a red. I wonder what level that red is. I wonder if I could start fighting them. Like, now would be the perfect time if he's not red anymore. I forget what level he is. Deputy Budo or something. I think he's like super high level though, like 50. Let's look out for Ella. I usually don't go back and forth this much. I don't want to get hit by her. And this one's right here too, like it's not in a good spot. Jaribo is blue, but Budo is in there. You don't see him. It's like a trap pretty much. Oh, he's yellow now. Maybe in a couple levels, but then you wouldn't be getting experience off of the green one anymore, you know? But that could keep you going for a while. You might be able to do this to like 40. Because then you could kill like the one down here and maybe those two in there. We'll see. As long as Budo isn't a super cop, I guess. But I'll make another video if that's possible. But yeah, the rings, you just go down the path. I'm not going to show you runny eye and everything, but you know, you just get on the path, take the first right on the path, and then when the path ends, you kind of go left and go up a hill, and that's where the rings are. So I guess I'm going to go sit over here. I'll probably do this all day again. And then maybe once I hit like, I'd have to be at least 39 before I'll attempt Budo. And I want to do other things. I want to show you guys other stuff, so I can't just sit here and level all the way to 40, because I'll miss out on showing you guys some other stuff. Like, I want to show you the guards and the Karanas, and I don't want them. I think they're level 30, so I think I have some time. Like, as long as I do them before I get 40. All right, what else? What have I gotten that's new? I can show you right now. So I have these worked Dragonhorn bracers. I'm trying to replace those because they're not any good for a Shadow Knight. I know they got like the AC is the only good thing for them. So first thing I got was this. Hardened Clay Bracelet, AC 5, Strength 5, Dex 5, Stamina 5, Agility 5. So that's pretty cool. I wish you could get 2 of them, but nope. What else did I get? Trying to get a new shoulders. Shoulders are tough for a Shadow Knight. There's not anything very good. So I just got rusty spike shoulder pads right now. My belt is ass. Like, I need a new belt. It's wisdom. It's like from my shaman. So what I really need right now is a new belt. So if you have any suggestions, put it in the comments. Shoulders, and then a bracer. And then arms too. Like, my arms aren't that good either. They're just Rygor. So 3 agility, 10 HP. I could use new arms. What I was trying to get is something chitin. They're like chitin arms. Like silver chitin arms or something I was trying to get, but I couldn't find them. So I need arms, a bracer, shoulders, a belt, then I'll be pretty good to go. Got this range item. It's not anything amazing, but it has 5 intelligence. It's got effect telescope. I got the Ebon Mace, 1924 with silver chitin. This is the main thing I got for real. Was these gloves with this mace. So we got 22% haste, which is better than FBSS by like 1%. And then with a 1924. Pretty sick. I got this shield. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet. I think I talked about it, but 50 HP, 25 AC. Pretty cool. And then I got all the weight reducing bag. Bag of Sown Evil Eye. Oops. Which is 70%. I got light burlap sack, which is 65%. Both are lore, so I can't get another one. But lion hide backpacks aren't lore, and they're 35%, so I got 4 of those. And then I got 1 handmade backpack, which is 10%. So everything is weight reducing. I want to get a bunch of these for my bank, because they got, look how many slots are in there. Like, compared to this only has 8, and that has 10. So I want to take handmade backpacks and put them in all, like fill up my whole bank with them. That way I can put way more spears in there or whatever I'm doing. I think that was mainly all the stuff I got. So basically silver chitin hand wraps, and did I show you all the back piece? Pretty cool. 11 AC, 3 strength, 10 dex, 6 stamina, 5 intelligence, 55 HP. Cloak of the Maelstrom. Pretty sick. That might have been the other good thing I got. So like the gloves, the cloak, the bracer, you know, the weapon and the shield, the range, all the bags. Greater Lightstone now so we can see better. Definitely helps. But yeah, I think that's it for this one. I am 37 right now, but you are going to see a couple of videos where I'm like 34, 35 doing Split Paw, and that'll be up next. So Split Paw maybe tomorrow. Split Paw full group with me pulling. One more thing to put in the comments, if you don't mind, is what's a really good two-hand? What should I get for my main weapon? Like, I heard two-hander is the best to do as a Shadow Knight. So I'm not like saying I'm gonna use this this ebon mace forever. I just like it for now. I'm thinking about another weapon I wanted to get is like the Shard of Night. It's like piercing and it's like 19. It's like 21, 24. Pretty crazy, right? With the silver kite and hand wraps, that'd be sick. Like the mace is 1924. Imagine I get the Shard of Night, which is 2124. That'd be awesome. But I really want like a big two-hander because I know that's the real way to go. So what should I get that's not like super expensive? But also, what's something to target that will be like that I could save up a bunch of plat for? I'm thinking journeyman boots, you know, the obvious things, but something that would help my character like a lot. What could I go for? Like fungi tunic or something? I don't know. Put it in the comments. Um, Shout out to DC United for the super thanks. He did another one, so he gets another shout out. So shout out to DC United, my guy. Thank you so much, helping the channel like keep going. Um, but yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Probably tomorrow. We'll see. If not tomorrow, then Saturday or Sunday for sure. I'm gonna try to start giving you a little bit more. Because I've been playing more. I've been playing like every day now. I told y'all I'd get back into it. We'll start doing some other characters. Hardcore paladin, grouping only cleric, maybe a body rot challenge where I have to let my body rot with all my equipment on it. Um, yeah. More Shadow Knight, of course. We got Enchanter, Necro. Maybe one day we'll go back to the Shaman. We'll see. But I'll see you there. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below. And I will see y'all next time. Peace.